Large gap between their expectations and their performance. But here at home, this crowd will give them a burst of energy. You can feel it.
And there's nothing quite like a home crowd in the postseason. I'd expect this place to give every ounce of energy to encourage their team tonight.
And here's Reeves outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Good on the bucket. Edwards got the game going here with the first basket for the Timberwolves.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch, strength, everything you could ask for.
Connects from three-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oh, here's Edwards. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Edwards got his second basket.
How about the head of steam he's able to generate right there? It just gets to the rack really easy.
And here's Doncic from the arc. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Wow, quick trigger from Luka. Ready on the catch to release and fire.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I caught up with Coach Chris Finch. I asked him what lessons he's learned from studying tape on Luka Doncic, and Coach told me, well, one thing is you can't force him into anything. Luka plays at the pace that he wants to play at and goes where he wants to go on the floor. But we can try and take away his options, and that should present some obstacles for him. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Here's Doncic. After the basket by Minnesota. Nice shot by Smart.
It's great seeing Marcus Smart drain these perimeter jump shots. You know he's put in the time to let that offense become a natural part of his game.
Pass to McDaniels. Outside for Randall. Outside Edwards. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Smart. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Smart's got 5.
What a great start. They've only missed one thus far.
DiVincenzo against Doncic. And that one drops.
Boy, good work inside by DiVincenzo. That's where his athleticism allows him to score.
From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. He's got 6.
I'll tell you clearly, this guy has found his rhythm. He's attacking with confidence early.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's ready to talk things through with them. They want to put some distance between them and the loss on Monday.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them. With some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And it's Connect in for Smart. And so it's Minnesota with it. They trail by 6. Well, Dante DiVincenzo very capable, putting it off the deck and attacking.
Reeves outside. Here's Connect. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Randall. Edwards looking it over. Randall with the bucket.
Boy, you love the determination from Julius Randle. This guy has a knack for scoring against good defense.
Back to Doncic. And here's James outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Timberwolves trail by 8. 1:10 left here in the opening quarter. Gobert with a screen on Reed. And the basket by Edwards. There's a minute left to play in the first quarter. Pass to connect. Now Hayes. Back to connect. Shoots over McDaniel. Connect. No good.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
Really left alone that time. DiVincenzo's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Yeah, Dante a 3-level scorer. That time the defense concedes the mid-range, so he takes it.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, here's Edwards. He's got 7. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. LeBron with it. And Daniels picks him up. Doncic dishes to LeBron. And they double up LeBron. Julius Randle with the rebound. Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Count it. Good. Edwards got 9.
And both teams here in a nice rhythm offensively, and that really says as much about the lack of D as it does either's O.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. From beyond the arc, they've been absolutely tremendous. Back right after this. And we're back with you, all set to bring you more action from Game 3. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the 3-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
Yeah, and what an excellent display of passing in the early stages of this game. A good deal of their points coming directly off quality passes.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Rui Hachimura out there with Austin Reed. Then there's Maxi Kleber. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And Randle has got the ball here for the Timberwolves. 11-point game. Pass to Highland. Fires the 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Now Kleber. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Here's Highland. Scoreless thus far. And it's in there.
Boy, Highland working hard for that high percentage shot. That's nicely done.
Kennard for 3. Traps in the tray.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. switching. Edwards is checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Reed with a screen for Edwards. From the arc, buries it from three-point range. Reeves got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Reeves outside. The 3. Vanderbilt misses.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Now here's Randall. Off target with his 3. From deep, Reeves. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
And no doubt he is capable of getting hot. Reeves is a machine when that stroke is there for him. And I think we're seeing that tonight. And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Lakers passing it around. From deep, Reeves. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. And that's 18 points for Austin Reeves. Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Highland. Vanderbilt with the steal. Reeves in the corner. The 3. Reed with the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. And yes, it's good.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Changes here for the Timberwolves. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Randall. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Highland. Now here's James. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Lakers lead by 17.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Shoots from 12. Out to Edwards. It's hauled in by Doncic. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 in their field goal attempts here in the second quarter. Pretty good offense. Outside, Smart. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Out to Edwards. No good on the triple.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Basket counts.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Now here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6. Edwards with another miss.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
And Smart with the basket on the assist by LeBron. Smart's got 8.
3-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the through ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Reed kicks to McDaniel. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
And the call will be against Bronny James. That's his first foul. Here is Edwards. 9 points in the game so far. Wide open. And that one drops for him. Edwards got 11 points. Pass to LeBron. Now Doncic. And here's Reeves outside. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 9th assist in the game now. Austin Reeves has been on display for Los Angeles. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Greetings, everybody. Game 3, and it's a huge lead for the Los Angeles Lakers.
Well, you can see the camaraderie. They share the ball, and they don't care which guy scores.
Sounds like us here on the set. Whatever makes the show work, you do it.
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Timberwolves. They're watching this series slip through their fingers. The first half, not the effort they were hoping for.
Oh, it's not looking great, but you can't give up. I mean, you never know.
Ball till you fall. If it's me, I'm not quitting. You got to carry me out, Kenny.
Better bring a forklift.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. Austin Reeves really making a difference here.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Boy, he has been locked in, all about business, just going out there and doing what he does best.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's McDaniels at the 3 slot. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And finished off by Gobert.
Really nice decision-making by Anthony Edwards. If you're going to play in the NBA, you've got to read off pick-and-roll action.
And here is Ayton. No scoring in this one. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
And the basket is good. Edwards got 13 points.
I'll tell you, this team has not had an answer for Anthony Edwards. They shouldn't feel alone, though. He's put a lot of work on a lot of teams.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Randall with the bucket.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Randall, the Lakers with the rebound. Doncic has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Well, that's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Outside Edwards. Here's Randall. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, excellent start to the second half. They've missed just once in 5 attempts.
From deep, James. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Randall from outside. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Lakers have gone as spotless. 6 of 6 from the field since taking the court here in the second half. A 3 from LeBron. Drills it from outside. James has got 9 points now in just the second half. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Here's Randall. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Reeves outside. LeBron James on the wing. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
The offensive arsenal of LeBron James is tremendous. The ability to hurt defenses in so many ways is something else.
Randall no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
And they pick up 2. Smart's got 10 points.
Ever since halftime, they've played precision basketball on the offensive end.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
Some changes for Minnesota. Ozumu, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Bones Island subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. And the Lakers also making a switch. Hayes is checked in. Here's Highland. And it's denied. Here's LeBron. Draws contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Now, guys, that's just superior strength by James. Even when the defense roughs him up, he's more than capable of playing through them. It's amazing.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Joe Ingles comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Clark in for Edwards. Free throw good, James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their plays.
Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
That's a vicious assault on the rim by LeBron. Incredibly accomplished dunker who's still got plenty of bounce in his step.
For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Outside, Reed. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
The 3 for Doncic. Bangs home the trifecta. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers, able to put on a show for the ages. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. Right back after this break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
NBA playoffs, round one. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action on the court. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Smith. Jake LaRavia out there with Hachimura. Then it's Jackson Hayes. And it's Kennard in at the 2-guard spot. Highland misses. Highland's gone only 1 of 5 shooting from the floor. Hachimura finds Kennard. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Well, this is how Luke Kennard made his way to the NBA. The knockdown 3. Good night.
Here's Reed. And the shot is long. And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. The shot's good from Hayes.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Randall down low. He's covered by Hachimura. Greg, their unselfish play has really been impressive.
They're trusting one another out there, wanting to get each other involved. This is great basketball.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Conley, the pass to Dosunmu. Takes it inside. That one falls.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Lakers working the ball around now. Turns it from downtown.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Highland against Kennard. Pass to Reed. A fader. Count that bucket.
You know, maybe save that fadeaway move for when he really needs it.
For Los Angeles, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 to start the final quarter. Can't ask for anything more than that.
Going for that shot in that situation is something that isn't going to help the offense.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop. Boy, how about that pass? He put it right where it needed to be.
Hachimura kicks to Smith. Launches a 3. Nailed from three-point land.
Steady from beyond the arc. Smith's improvement from there could really make him a dangerous player.
Highland against Kennard. Randall from outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
Oh, that is how you deny an open look with some in-your-face defense.
Kennard for 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Dosunmu. Edwards, he's checked in for Bones Highland. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. The Lakers also changing it up. LeBron's checked in for Hayes. Vanderbilt comes in for Jake LaRavia. And it's Austin Reeves in for Smith. And the 3-ball is good.
And game 3 will go in the record books here. Lots of energy out there tonight, and an important win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in there about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And this series has really gone their way.
Yeah, it looks like a sweep maybe in the cards with tonight's win. They'll be going up 3-0, and this is exactly what they wanted to do.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
What a groove for him this evening. Just stand aside and let the man work.
Saw the opportunity to put this away, and you could see the killer instinct take over.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Vanderbilt finds James from outside the arc. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Hachimura against DiVincenzo. Hachimura with it. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. You have to think at this point, up 3-0. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
Allie, let's go to you courtside. What do you have for us?
Thanks so much. I'm here with Luka, and Luka, you got a tough win tonight. What are your initial thoughts on the performance?
You know, we got to win against a team that is very competitive. You know, they go hard no matter what. You know, they're a great team. And, you know, I'm just glad we got to win, and we got to keep going like that.
Victory tastes a little sweeter against an opponent like that. Thanks, Luka.
Terrific, Allie. Thanks. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, LeBron James.